I'd like to reach out and offer a heartfelt apology to all the migrants entering Canada illegally. You see, apparently the Canadian legal system isn't moving fast enough when it comes to facilitating their request to acquire full citizenship and benefits. Indeed, a recent CBC piece went to bat for the illegals, using your tax dollars to lament that fewer than half of refugee claims are being heard on time. Ooh, that's harsh. And you know what that means, right? Yes, it's the old chestnut of justice delayed is justice denied. Hey, how about this? Why don't we just stick signs on the border stating advance directly to go, collect $200? That might placate the numerous immigration lawyers decrying the fact that their clients' hearings are being delayed, sometimes for months. Funny that I've met people who are actually trying to immigrate into Canada legally that are waiting years to have their applications approved. But those are the makers, and it seems we need to be more concerned with establishing an express lane for the takers these days. In any event, according to the CBC report, in the month of April, only 41% of refugee hearings were held on time. Sorry, but in any bureaucratic or legal process, stuff happens. Delays are inherent to the system. And receiving approval to remain in Canada after sneaking into the country illegally shouldn't be akin to accessing the drive-through window at McDonald's. And how's this for a concept? Sometimes justice delayed is merely a matter of justice delayed, not denied. Besides, I would imagine those Canadians who aren't card-carrying members of No One Is Illegal would agree that authorities should take their time when it comes to vetting those who are entering our great dominion illegally. But in the final analysis, the CBC propaganda piece on these supposed egregious delays completely misses the point, which is to say, it would be quite jolly if our elected representatives would get busy and amend the ludicrous loophole that allows migrants to waltz across the US border in the first place. The real issue is that the Safe Third Country Agreement between Canada and the US has a fatal flaw that's being shamelessly exploited. Namely, the agreement states that refugee claimants must request protection in the first safe country in which they arrive. But check out this glaring loophole. Refugee claimants who cross at unofficial crossings, such as a farmer's field, for example, cannot be turned back because they aren't subject to this agreement. Crazy. So instead of being arrested for illegal entry into Canada, these people are turned over to Canadian Border Services, and so begins the process for illegal migrants receiving full refugee status. What brain-dead bureaucrats rubber-stamped such a dumb agreement in the first place? And this deeply flawed legislation is the real story here, not that migrant claimants aren't being processed fast enough. Then again, I guess that reporting on that reality might come across as being a tad insensitive to those individuals who simply don't want to follow the rules when it comes to gaining entry into Canada. For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Like what you just saw? Then click subscribe below and never miss another Rebel video.